and welcome back, everybody. We're going to pick up right back where we left off as our brachiosauruses come out. Look at these guys. Big old fellas. Again, do apologize for the last video being a little bit longer, but
we want our guests out of pocket, not out of breath.
yeah,
Huh? Now, get more
they need some
transport in
more
the park
tall
and
nut.
make sure that those guests are having a good time.
Well, they don't have any tall nut. Oh wait, do I have anything that does both tall nut and no? I got all their tall nut, and now they want some wetland. A little bit of wetland. Okay. And then go back up to the tall nut. Okay, they're good. Now where's my apples? Okay. And you're still good. Good. Why are you hungry? Okay. This baby wants fish. Okay. Economies. Instruments. Mushroom. Okay. Maybe need some mushroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Most of it's covered. Okay. One operation. I've already done a tour attraction. Huh. On a tour. A balloon tour. for.
Ladies and
Okay. Stay here and continue towards 5-star.
Finch, explain to me why you saw fit to buy a huge marine reptile without consulting me? Or the client?
Well, I got one heck of a deal on it. And I knew the client liked
Past
giants,
capacity.
and we had a whole conservation
How do I
thing
build
going
that
on.
up?
You don't want to ignore marine reptiles, do you?
Let me be clear. I do not like surprises. But the client is happy. Yes, they are trying to solve the very real problem of finding a space in the world where large animals can thrive. And they were impressed by the breeding program put in place.
Wait a second. This isn't a dressing down, but congratulations?
It can be both. Now, do not become complacent. This conservation park may be doing well, but there is far more hard work to be done.
Hard work is my middle name. Okay, it isn't, but I'm sure it's someone's middle name around here. I've got a task for you, and as a treat, I'm gonna let you decide how to handle it. Thank me later.
Okay. And okay, so it gets those two. That gets those. And that gets that.
Let's get the drone out there.
%.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
Perfect there. Get that one. Get that one. Perfect there. Good. Storage bins. Perfect.
I spend a lot of time just observing
Increase
the dinosaurs and making notes on
size
their
of the
behavior.
largest
I
territory
lose
population to
hours like
13.
that, and that's time lost on my tasks, too.
Oh,
Could you help with this one?
okay. Ensure 3 species are cohabitating. Ooh. Okay. So I can put in Pronto. You like Apos and Ankylodoncus and Ankylosaurus. Okay. You like Ankies. And my Apos here. You like Ankies, right? You like Ankies. So synthesize an Anki. We're gonna alter them. Thirst, appetite. Dominance in the pack. Sociable with other animals. If the trait also reduces how much animal needs population. Okay. Oh, you only get a few. Let's make you tolerant. And with alpha, the trait reduces the environmental needs of all animals in their territory. Perfect. We're going to begin.
Mama's over here.
Thank you. Take a lot.
Juvenile Brachiosaurus are a more manageable size at this point than their parents, of course, but they're not going to stay that way for long. Remember now, a dinosaur, it's a big commitment, it's for life. Theirs and maybe yours.
Incubation. Go for it. And then I want food. Bryosaurus. You're a plant, right? Info. And ornithopod. Okay. So let's see here. You already got those down. Make you resilient. Give you some good life. Take your thirst down. Let's begin that one. Cheaper, faster, go. Perfect. Female, male. Perfect. Just gotta wait for these Yankees to get out. I have over $100 million on this already. Ooh. So 15 naturally bred dinosaurs. I need this to be 7 out of the 10 that I've got to have. That's good. And 3 species cohabitating. I'm getting ready to do. Really, I need another carnivore. Maybe over here. I have lots of space over here. but how would I get them there? Because I'm pretty sure. If I take this, maybe this way, for whatever I'm going to build over here. Sure, I can't go across. Can I go across the lagoon? I can't. And take it this way. Let's go ahead and spend lots of money to level out this place. Because I want to build some carnivores over here. No, no, you keep going. Okay. This whole side. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. I get all this down. And then I gotta get more pathways apparently. I'm wasting all this money. Alright. Okay. Hey, where's your partner? Can I make you a partner? It's not. Okay. That's odd. Select eggs. Already did that. Faster. Cheaper. Go. And we're going to release. And we get the Yankees. Very, very good. Yes. Yep. I love Yankees. One of my all-time favorites.
You modified an animal's very genome, implanted that genome into an egg, which you then incubated, and you
I want you
hatched,
to look
and
for.
then you released that animal into the world. In one sense, it's miraculous. In another, deeply unsettling.
Who has low health? Yeah, there are two of you. Okay, there's a male, there's a female.
Food is a prime motivator for any animal,
Why
the
are you
dinosaurs included.
starving? Fall leaf. I don't know how much more I can give you of leaves. You're just stupid. Yeah. Okay. And you need a nest. Nest over here. Perfect. Yankees, what do you got? You haven't made that good of an impact yet. I don't want to give you more until you make a better choice. Because I have ground leaf and I have ground nut. Or fruit both over there. Ground fruit. Ether. Because you needed. What was it you needed? Apples. You needed. Tall leaf. Okay, no, maybe the wrong dose. Okay, ground fruit may not be on the ground. Okay. Okay, so they're good. You. Okay, left.
Picking up asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
Get out of
Assets
here.
in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh, the Dryosaurus is a speedy little animal. It lived in what's now the western United States, feeding on low foliage and using its impressive agility to zip away from predators. If you can't beat them, run from them, right? You ever heard of a keystone species? It's one that has a disproportionate impact on their ecosystem compared to other organisms. You, my friend, are this company's keystone species.
Transit has commenced.
Look at these things. These are cute.
Asset delivery confirmed.
And you found your water. Good. Now, Moses, can you live with anything else? You do not like anything else. Okay. Well, let's build another one here. Let's see, like.
We are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
Maybe.
Asset transportation underway. Delivery has been completed.
This has this area covered. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
Responding to feeder disinfect requests. Adding to the list.
Okay. Now I do have ichthys. Good. Modify. And lifespan. And we'll give you some tolerance as well. Definitely. Ooh, you take a lot.
Asset has been delivered.
You will be fun to have, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus.
Asset in transit.
You have 12 fiber.
Asset transportation complete.
And you have plenty of cover too.
Transportation complete.
I like you. Okay. And you.
Our animals are gentle and eager to meet you, but they are easily frightened.
Select eggs. I got 3 of them at least. Incubation. Faster. Cheaper. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
Too many emails. Two, 1, 3. Three. Okay. All of that. We're getting ready to fix that. Are you guys ready? Flat airlift.
En route to pick up the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Picking up asset. Transit has commenced.
H.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an ichthyosaurus to the park.
The ichthyosaurus is a prehistoric pelagic predator. Try saying that 3 times fast. Just
So you
consider
lost
this
fish?
a kind of prehistoric dolphin. Although, don't expect wild swimming with ichthyosaurus to be on anyone's bucket list, huh?
Okay.
Asset has
Which
been
means
delivered.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
okay. Couches is good. Oh. Fish tank.
These mesmerizing animals are not actually dinosaurs, although they did live during similar ages.
Fish tank or fossil display.
Thank you for joining us here today at our astonishing recruiting facility. Are you ready to find out what lies underneath the
Booth.
surface? We hope so, because
Statue. And bucks. Perfect. So that helps take care of the path capacity and species target capacity. Door visibility. Yeah. You can throw in a large hotel down here on the end.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And I do know that we will have to. It's supposed to set up down here.
Understood.
Life began in the seas. The life that you just bred, in particular, began there many millions of years ago. But now it returns. And not a genetically engineered creation either. Regular, naturally bred life. I'd find it beautiful if not for all the, traumatic experiences.
You can use the train technically as a dino cage, but I'm not going to do that. So we're probably going to finish this one up here right now. Because again, I think I ran over more than I meant to, but I get distracted easily. And I'm sorry I didn't talk that much. I was trying to figure things out. But next time we will continue from where we left off. I thank you guys. Please like and subscribe and have a good day.